Right after the Jewish people made the Egel, Moshe Rabbeinu turns to Hashem and says, Ana chata ha'am hazeh chata gedola. This nation has sinned a very egregious sin. Please forgive them. Rashi explains that actually Moshe Rabbeinu wasn't just asking for forgiveness. Moshe Rabbeinu was actually pointing a finger. Moshe Rabbeinu was saying, Hashem, it's your fault. You caused this sin to come about. Let me give you a mashal, says Moshe. Imagine a king takes the prince, bathes him, feeds him, clothes him, takes a purse of gold, puts it on the prince's neck, then takes this young man, puts him on the doorstep of a house of ill repute. Mayasa ben v'layechta, wouldn't we expect the son to sin? So too says Moshe Hashem, so too says Moshe to Hashem, you are guilty. You are responsible for this. Why? Because you gave the Jewish people gold and silver, you gave them all of the wealth that they can imagine. It's your fault. This Rashi is rather difficult to understand, because what Rashi is saying is that Moshe Rabbeinu was claiming that Hashem was responsible because the Jewish people were wealthy, they had great riches. But if we understand the time period, we'll understand that that's quite difficult to understand. The Jewish people in the Midbar had no use for money, nor did they have any need for it. Their food was presented to them by the mun, their water was brought to them by the be'er, they weren't involved in commerce, money had almost no value. So in what sense is it that Moshe Rabbeinu could say, Hashem, you were the cause, you're responsible for this? And I believe the answer to this is based on an understanding of something the Mesilas Yesharim says. The Mesilas Yesharim explains to us that one of the great life tests is wealth. And what he means, I believe, is quite simple. There are two elements to great wealth. One is simply materialism and indulgences. But the other danger of wealth is quite different. Wealth has the danger of allowing a person to feel powerful, to feel independent. When I wake up in the morning and I feel rich, I'm a rich man, I'm different than you. But it's not just that I'm different than you, I'm not dependent on anyone. I don't need my children, I don't need my wife, I don't need God. I'm so wealthy I can buy and sell the entire world. One of the great dangers of wealth is a sense of independence. The underpinning of our relationship to our Creator is dependence. Recognizing that Hashem is my Creator and I am the creation. Recognizing that I'm absolutely dependent on Hashem for my very existence is the bedrock of our relationship with Hashem. I believe that is what Moshe Rabbeinu was saying to Hashem. Moshe turned to Hashem and said, Hashem, you caused them this danger. Why? Because you gave them great wealth. That great wealth gave them a sense of independence, a sense of being rich people, a sense of being different, and that eroded the very basic relationship of a creation to its creator, and that's what caused them to serve idols, and that's what caused them to serve Avodah Zarah. I believe that this Rashi is very, very key to understanding our times. We live in a generation that is unprecedented in terms of the availability of wealth, luxuries, and the opportunity to one day be rich. The reality is that we live an extraordinarily wealthy lifestyle, and that is a tremendous bracha, but also comes with a real danger. If a person recognizes that I am but a creation dependent on my Creator, and my wealth and all that I have comes from my Creator, then he can enjoy tremendous bracha, enjoy wealth, and use it appropriately. The minute it turns into, I am a rich man, the minute it becomes something that defines me, then a person steps over that line and he erodes the very basic relationship to Hashem.